YouTube, how y'all doing today? We back with another video. Today we will be making a iteration of the lemon ginger blast. So I realized that I did not have any spinach. I used it yesterday for last night's dinner, and didn't really feel like going to the store. But what I do have is a spring mix, so I'll be using some of that as a substitute. But nonetheless, all the rest of the ingredients are here. We have apple, lemon, celery, cucumber, jalapeno, habanero, ginger, turmeric, and mint, parsley, cilantro. I probably just said that, just blanked out, but whatever. So yeah, we're gonna do that today. And go from there. How y'all doing today? I'm doing well. Today I want to talk about playing the long game, right? Playing the long game will always have you win. You know, a lot of times people like say to me like, "Oh, what's your YouTube channel about?" Whatever I want it to be about. I'm learning myself, this channel, the analytics, the platform, the algorithm. Some things pop, some things don't. I get many views on some things, and I get 0 views on other things. My short form is popping way harder than my long form. But that's okay though. I'm not trying to go viral. I'm still trying to figure out what it is as a creator that I want to be known for. Even if I want to be known for something, I don't want to box myself in, right? So playing the long game is always important because you're giving yourself time to experiment, to practice, to make mistakes, to fail fast and fail forward. When you try to take shortcuts, it's like, at the end of the day, oh man, I forgot my picture. Let me get that, y'all. When you take shortcuts, you're literally trying to find the quickest, cheapest, and the path of least resistance. Some of y'all are just not okay with suffering and enduring the good fight. Because that's what it's going to take. It's going to take you doing everything in your power to do what you need to do to make your dreams come true. Ain't nobody going to give you anything. Some of y'all just think it happens overnight. Where's your 10,000 hours at? You need 10,000 hours in pretty much anything to become a guru, a mastermind, whatever you want to call it. You name it, whatever you want to call it. But you have to be able to have something to offer. And once you have something to offer, which will like mostly take 2-3 years, like I can't just say I want to learn how to be a painter and expect to be producing Van Goghs, Basquiat, things of that nature, or whoever the artist is. It takes time. Those guys weren't just producing works of art right away. They did apprenticeships with master teachers, and then they became the master. So, who's your master? Pause. Who's the person that you're learning from? How are you investing in yourself on the daily to ensure that you're moving forward towards your goal? You gotta play the long game. Because when you take shortcuts, you're always gonna end up back at square one and you're wondering, like, why did I waste my time on that? But if you actually thought about it just for a change and figure out how you can put all that energy that you're putting into trying to take shortcuts, you put it into some actual plans that you're putting on your grand plans. Imagine what could happen. Take that same energy and transmute it into something real that's tangible. Watch what happens. When you play the long game, you're delaying gratification. You don't want just some quick fix, some instant hit of dopamine. You're putting everything off to the back burner so that you can end up with what you sought out. And what I mean by that is when you delay gratification, you're saying to yourself, I know it's going to take hard work, late nights, early mornings, resources, time, energy, effort. But that's okay because the desired outcome is this. So if I do A, manage my time, plus B, study, equals C, the outcome of whatever it is that you want. So A plus B equals C. You now have to insert what A is, what B is, and then what C is. But C is the delayed gratification. A plus B equals C. Call that playing a long game. That's just something I thought of, and I ain't saying I'm right. I'm just trying to give y'all an example. Some of y'all don't know how to delay gratification. Y'all want that instant fix. Y'all want that sugar rush. Y'all want that boost of energy. But it ain't about that. Sometimes you got to go through the fire. Sometimes you just got to say to yourself, man, listen, I don't know how I'm going to do it, when I'm going to do it, how I'm going to get it done, but I got to get it done. Like I always tell y'all, believe in yourself like how you believe in God. God took his time when he created all of this. He did. And you just think and look at the creation of the world. This is a beautiful thing. Like he thought of like monkeys, giraffes, gorillas, streams, oceans, creeks, rivers. He thought of all that. Somebody had to think of all that. He did that. Stars, the moons, the galaxies, the planets. He thought of all that. Think about your body, how complex the human being is. He thought of that. He took his time with us. It takes 9 months to develop to go from a sperm, an embryo, to a full-fledged baby in a woman's womb. It's not instant gratification. That's playing the long game. Some of y'all ain't trying to play the long game. Y'all trying to take these shortcuts and wondering why things ain't going how you want them to go. It don't take a rocket science to figure out you ain't doing the work. You ain't putting in the time, the effort, none of it. You just want instant gratification. You want results now. The boomers call us the microwave generation. We want everything right now. I can't blame them necessarily. Drop this jalapeno in there. Drop this habanero in there. Drop that turmeric in there. Drop that ginger. You gotta trust slow growth. When I started my YouTube channel, I literally had 0 subscribers, no watch time, nothing. Here it is, we're on day 27 of the new year. I have 17 subscribers, 2,500 views, I think 32 hours of watch time. Those stats ain't perfect, but guess what? I started. I got something to work with and view and review, constantly like improving as the days go on. It's not easy to just be cranking out content, but I'm doing it. I'm finding out ways to not cut corners, but also to strive to just get 1% better every day. Some days I'm like, man, I'm over this. I ain't doing this no more. But then I think to myself, no, you said you was going to do this. So why aren't you doing it? You said this is what you wanted to do. So here's your time to shine. Because guess what? God's saying, all right, you don't want to do it? I'm going to have somebody else start that juicing channel, that positive self-talk channel, that channel that talks about baking sourdough, gardening, and all that. I'm just not trying to box myself into one niche. I do it all. I'm a man of many traits, many habits. I do it all. Drop that cucumber in there. What do you do? What's your specialty? Because somebody waiting on you to come change the world. I can't even talk. And guess what? I'm doing it, no edits. I don't care what people think about me, how I sound. Maybe one day I might polish it up, but man, listen, I ain't got nothing to prove to nobody. My community is gonna resonate with me once they find me. I'm not begging nobody to subscribe to me. I'm going through the process. I'm playing the long game. Somebody said, "Oh, you finna start selling stuff online?" Maybe. That's not my beginning goal. Like, no, I'm not getting on the internet to try to fool and fake people into buying things for me. Nah, I'm not finna do that. Ain't got nothing to do with me. But what I am gonna do is figure out who it is that I'm trying to become. I don't quite know who that person is just yet. But guess what? When I find out, y'all gonna know. And then y'all gonna look back and look at my journey. Because it's gonna be documented. It's online. Somebody gonna be looking at this. This gonna be in a documentary one day. I remember when he did X, Y, and Z. When he was doing that. Then he started doing that. Now he doing this. That's an inspiration. It's inspiration, man. Who are you inspiring? A doctor just didn't become a doctor one day. They played the long game. And now look at them. They operating. They in the operating room. They doing surgeries. They got specialties. Come on, man. Let's play the game. Gotta play the game. You gotta build durable skills. Sure, I didn't know what I was doing on YouTube. I watched a couple tutorials, other YouTube channels, creators who's already doing it. Got some books. And I'm just experimenting. Sometimes I just upload things. I don't even think about it. Like I said, none of my videos have edits. I don't care what y'all think. I don't care how I look. I'm me. I'm human. We all human. A lot of people got all this AI, like artificial intelligence. Like, where they do this at? You forget that this is a real world. Everybody just want to be so polished. They want to be just like so perfect. Oh man, it's human error in everything. If this content don't subscribe to your liking, don't watch it. I beg of you not to watch it. But guess what? If you do find value, like I always say, take what you want, leave what you don't. You ain't got to give me credit for it, but God sent me here to do what I'm doing. If you want to continue to subscribe and watch, thank you. I appreciate you. Because guess what? I'm going to be here for the long run because I'm playing the long game. Every day you should be waking up saying, am I still in the game? Am I still, getting playing time? Or are you benching yourself? You no longer in the game no more? You done gave up? Well, what sense does that make? You wondering why your high school career, your adult career, your elderly career, whatever stage in your middle life career, why it ain't going the way that you're going? Why you're not where you're at? Stop playing the game. Get back in the game, coach. Let me get back in the game, coach. You the coach, you the team owner, you the operator, you the player, you everything. You the GM. How are you manufacturing your team to win? Are y'all winning championships? Oh, well, first off, are you even getting to the playoffs? Oh, this another losing record for a year, huh? You got to fire the coach sometimes. Hell, you might have to just go up the whole organization, fire everybody, start over, rebuild. But Joel Embiid said, trust the process. Trust the process. Are you trusting the process? Or are you giving up before you even get started? Which one? Be honest with yourself. That's the problem. We ain't being honest with ourselves. We just like to go with the flow and let life just handle us any type of way. I'm not saying my life is perfect, man. But what I'm starting to realize more and more is that I'm in control. I'm controlling that voice. I'm controlling the narrative. Because I'm me. I'm him. I'm really that dude. Positive self-talk, people. Every day, all day. Every day, all day. I know that it's my responsibility to, man, where's my straightener at? Come on, y'all. I'm tripping. I literally was looking for this earlier. It's all good. My bad. Went off on a tangent, y'all. But literally, I talk to myself like this all day. This ain't just for the video. I ain't doing this for the internet. This is me. Because if I don't, I'm letting somebody else control the narrative. I'm letting these programs, these other YouTube creators, or content, social media control my thoughts. No, I'm controlling the narrative. That's how much I believe in myself. I believe in myself like I believe in God. Who do you believe in? Do you believe there's a God? It's a great architect of this grand universe. Do you believe in that being, person, whatever you believe in? You got to believe in something outside of yourself, greater than yourself. We're not just all here by happenstance. No. We all have a purpose in this world. Now you got to ask yourself, what's my purpose? Who am I trying to be? Who am I trying to become? Where am I going? Shout out to that boy Immortal Minds. He says, in order for a man to know who he is, he must first know where he's going and where he has came from. Who are you? What have you done? Where are you going? What are you trying to do? What resources have you looked into? There's somebody doing something that you want to do. And guess what? Now we live in the age of information. Everybody's selling a course, a product, a thing. And they're all saying, hey, join my school community, my Patreon. Join X, Y, and Z. If you need help starting this, come see me. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that. So now what? You went to go see them, right? Are you just wasting your time? Did you just fund their dreams? Because if you're paying for these courses, these school communities, Patreon, whatever, are you just being entertained? Or are you really getting sound advice to be able to do what it is that you are thinking of starting, doing, implementing? Or are you just, spending money just for the hell of it? And you just, somebody's controlling your narrative. They hooked you. They sold to you. And now they exploited you. I'm not saying everybody's doing that. But in this type of culture that we're in, the state of the world, this is what's going on. It's the creator economy. I'm creating my own economy. I'm still depending on the system. I'm still operating within the matrix. But at the same time, I'm putting my own, everybody should, I don't care if you're a janitor, a daycare worker, a bank teller, whatever it is that you're doing here in life that you got experience in or that you're trying to gain experience in, document the journey so that when you arrive, you're going to create a sense of community and people are going to start commenting, oh man, I remember when you was doing this, or can you talk about this next time? You don't know what type of value you're bringing to people. So just document, hit record. You don't know what's to come. Somebody was trolling me on the other day on my bread video. I said, hey, thanks for watching. I appreciate you. I didn't know what they was trying. Maybe they wasn't trolling me. That's how I initially took it. I don't know. Maybe they put emoji, and I don't even know how to read the language of emojis, but it was just like a happy face with like a question mark. I don't know. It was just like, are you trolling me here? I don't know. But that's the thing. It's not for me to know or care. The mere fact that they took time out of the day to comment on my video with some emojis, I'm grateful for you. Thank you. That's engagement. So whether I think you're trolling or whether I think maybe it's a miscommunication, whatever, or maybe that's them paying homage, I appreciate you. I really do. Thank you for taking time out of your day, your 24 hours, and giving me something that's bigging up my spirit. Let me know I'm doing something right. So when you play the long game, you're playing for sustainability. All these things that I'm doing right now, it's all for sustainability. It's me saying, okay, I'm doing X, Y, and Z because I know that it's going to get me to the end game. Me learning how to shoot content, I don't care whatever I do for the rest of my life, I'm able to say, I know how to post to YouTube. I know how to do shorts. I know how to edit. I know how to do stuff on Canva. These are tangible skills that I'm learning along the way. And then boom, if I decide to pivot later on down the line, whether it's still content but a different niche, whatever, I already have the skills to know how to put this out. I didn't know how to operate this microphone. I didn't know what I was doing. But through the World Wide Web, AI, I figured it out. I said this in a couple of videos ago. I don't care what it is. Artificial intelligence just streamline the learning process for everybody. You shouldn't allow it to think for you, but you can. It's like having a personal assistant and somebody to debate with you all day. You say, X, Y, Z, boom, don't be biased. Let me know, account for this. Let me know the positive, negatives, blah, 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 blah. Whatever. But you got the sparring match that you go on with somebody and they're able to or a thing, not someone because it's not a human, but some people use it in a way as a human. Sometimes I found myself talking to ChatGPT. Sometimes I call it Shanika. My wife be tripping, like, who you talking to? Your other lady? Yeah, I'm talking to Shanika right now. She giving me some game. That's just my humor though. All right, y'all. So this is the Lemon Ginger Blast. I'm gonna pull up today for a change. Look at that color. Smell good, so good. Green juice. Let's see. Ooh, that's sweet, spicy at the same time. Oh, baby. Woo! Listen, I do this because I enjoy this. I'm being consistent in my approach. Ooh, y'all. Ooh. Some people cut this recipe with some water. I don't know. I love the spiciness to it. I love peppers. I love hot sauce. That's just my jam. But man, I'm just so excited because I can't wait to see where I am in a year from now. How many subscribers I got? How many watch time hours I got? What business I've started or created? Like, my entrepreneurship goals are like drastically changing on a day-to-day basis because I'm like being around other entrepreneurs. For those that don't know, I'm a Prince Hall Mason. And I've been in the lodge now for 2 years. And I've been around so many entrepreneurs who are just exposing me to what it takes to be great. It takes a lot to be great. You have to have the faith component down. You got to have, the family component down. You got to have your finances down. You got to think about the future. Think about your fellow man. It's real, man. It's infinite possibilities in this life. You got to believe. You got to have faith. Faith, care is at the root of everything. Before you do anything, you should be asking God, is this the way, Lord? Is this what I should be doing? Is this what you want me to do? And if it's not, please show me the way. I surrender. I give it all to you. And watch what happens. A lot of times we just go out through our life just, trying to do our own thing. We're trying to play our own video game. No, life is a video game. God gives you free will. You can do whatever you want to do. He already know what you're going to do, but he let you do what you want to do. But when you play his game the way he wants you to play, oh, man, imagine how fast you go up to the next level. You leveling up, right? But when we play our game, we still on level 2, 3, 4, 5. Thinking we doing something, right? Nah, we ain't doing nothing. Playing games, that's what we doing. So here's what I task you with. Stop playing for now. Start playing for the future. Start planning for the future. And just see what happens when you start to do that. What you have to understand is you have to understand why patience compounds more than hype. Again, why patience compounds more than hype. When you're patient, when you wake up every day and you keep that vision of your dreams, goals, aspiration at the forefront of your mind, you say to yourself, it's going to happen. I don't know when it's going to happen, but it's going to happen. But every day, and you working towards that every day, It's gonna happen. You're gonna wake up like, man, this happened overnight. Oh, man, I was just talking to my boy other day. And he was like, man, like he was just telling me like it's been 10 years since he been with his wife, since they've been dating. They've been married, I think 5 years. So it's just like, he like, man, I said, time flies when you're having fun. It's just crazy. I mean, that's life. I look up, me and my wife been together for 8 years? About to be married for 4. We got a 2.5-year-old, soon to be 6-month-old. Man, like I couldn't envision this. But I did though. I kept it at the forefront of my mind. I said, oh, you're gonna be my wife one day. I told my wife that. Kids, house, everything. I saw it. I kept it here at the forefront of my mind. I had to get right. I had to cut some things off, cut some people off, cut some activities off. I had to get right. I had to start moving. I had to start being the man that I wanted to be. I had to start doing the work of the man that I wanted to be. And guess what? Now I'm having everything that the man that I am today needs and deserves. Be, do, have. That's my mantra for 2026. As always, if you found anything in this video, take it, share it, subscribe. If you didn't, leave it. I'm going to be here. Maybe you might tap into another video. You might like that version, iteration better. Cool. I'm grateful for it. Comment on the video. Let me know if you're playing the long game or the short game, or if you got the patience to endure it all. Thank you. I love y'all. I'll see y'all on the next one. Love.